Sup, I'm back. It's been quite a while actually. Welcome back to another one of my horrible video schedules. Anyway, what my channel is basically becoming now is a place where I'll upload behind the scenes of my photo shoots, where I'll go out and I'll take photos and you'll see me editing them in a few minutes, and B-roll stuff, that kind of stuff. Originally, I was meant to go out with my cousin-in-law with his BMW M4 after a family event and take some photos of that. But he ended up flying over because he wanted to get his hours up, which is completely understandable. So I was bummed by it, but I was also okay. And he ended up getting his wife to bring his ute over, which is an Amarok. He then asked me if I wanted to take photos of that. And because I wanted at least something out of the day, I was like, sure, I'll do it. So I thought the best place to take it would be like the industrial area. It kind of suits the look of the car. A lot of people who work industrial, they drive stuff like that. So we went over there and we're looking around for a spot. Didn't really find much. And then we come up to a bridge and we see all these cars lined up. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on here? And as we get closer, I realize it's actually a car meet. And so I'm like, damn, okay, this is actually really awesome. I might be able to get some photos out of this. So we pulled up to them and asked them. They were a bit weird at first, but then once they actually understood what we were trying to do, they were actually really nice people. And so I went around and took a bunch of photos of their cars, which I'll show in a minute. Anyway, this is basically an editing thing on how I edit photos, I guess. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so now we're on to the photo part, or the editing part. This video was actually filmed like a week or two after this actually happened. This is basically what I did to them when I posted them on Instagram and my website. So, there's this YouTuber that I watch. His name's North Borders. You should go check him out. He's such an amazing photographer. He's actually highly underrated. He's got like only 200,000 subscribers. And he released presets for Lightroom. If you don't know what a preset is, it's all these things on the side here that just give it a basic look or a different look to it. So I went and bought his presets because I actually liked the look of some of them. For this one, because it was raining, I felt that Storm fit pretty well. And Storm is just, to me, it looks really, really cool. So that's what I chose. Anyway, basically I went for this one. I raised the exposure, didn't really do much to any of the tone curve. I then made sure that the blue was more of a blue than a whatever that is. And finally I just cropped it in to the 8x10 for Instagram, and there you go, boom. That's the image right there. This one was pretty cool. This had like the WRX in it. Pretty much in focus, but because I was kind of rushing through it, I was using autofocus and it didn't get the other two in focus, but still pretty good. Just put Storm on it, turn the thing down, and there you go. That's basically, again, all I did to the image. This was one of my favorite ones, just for the sole purpose. Like the rim looks really nice. I even captured the bit of the head that was or fluff or whatever that is on the side of it, but put Storm on it. That just looks amazing. This guy is just so good at making what he makes. Yeah, I just changed the thing, gave it a bit of sharpness, made a graduated filter to give the sky some more detail. There you go, looks like there's a kind of a storm there. What I like to do with cars on the road is actually like get a graduated filter from the bottom up and do that. Maybe not as much. Your eyes are naturally drawn to the lighter parts of the image, so the road being dark, it'll gradually, that's why it's called a graduated filter, gradually lead your eyes in to the car that we want you to see. As you can see, brutally overexposed on my part. Yes, I know, I'm really dumb and I actually did that. However, lucky for me, my camera's dynamic range is amazing, so I didn't exactly lose all the detail, but it's still, most of it's gone. So I just underexposed it, brought the shadows up, actually bringing a graduated filter from this way and bring it up. Kind of gives it off, but it's not really the best. But I still really like this shot nonetheless. Alright, now this one. This was a really cool shot at the end. As you can see, the sky kind of looks overexposed, but if we get a graduated filter and bring it in, you can still see all of the clouds there. So it's not actually too overexposed at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put storm on it again, because I was keeping consistent with the theme I chose. Again, this one you'll see a lot better. The light here is kind of distracting, so if you bring the graduated filter in, it just draws more attention to the car. And what I might do is actually add a radial filter and just give it a little bit, no clarity, just a little bit of a brighter, just so you can see the details of the car a bit better. And there you go. Actually, what I might also do is just change this back so it's more of a blue than an actual green. Right about there, that's good. There you go. There's that one. That one was really cool, only because of like the storm here and just all the clouds over here, just creating that really stormy look, I guess you could call it, because it is through the storm preset. I don't really know how to explain this one. He saw something here and he was trying to clean it off, and I just got the shot, and it kind of looks cool. He wanted his shirt to be in the back because it was his brand, but you can check out all their accounts on my Instagram. They're all linked with the photos of their car, so go check that out after this video. I again put storm on it and gave it a little bit more of a cooler tone, and then I obviously fixed this because the car wasn't orange, it was red, so turn it back to its original really deep red. Also just crop that one in for Instagram, and that's pretty much it. This one is by far my favorite photo of the day, because it looks, just to me, with the storm preset again, it just looks like something off a VW ad. Again, did the road a lot more graduated like that, gave it a little bit of clarity just so you can see. Actually not a lot of clarity. This one was also pretty cool. It was one of those ones that I just got as we were leaving. Obviously what I did first was get a graduated filter, not do that much, but there you go, put storm on it, and then I was pretty happy with how that looked, and there you go. I guess this will be the last shot I put up, because I don't really have any others. Yeah, no, I don't have any others. This was actually the last shot I took before I accidentally changed my ISO to, as you can see down here, they're a lot more contrasty, but then as you go on they get kind of like faded. So I don't know what happened, but it just did it halfway through the shoot. Yeah, what I did was I brought this down, gave it storm, and gave it a little bit more of a cool tone just coming in through that. Graduated filter, give just a little bit less of the harsh underexposed part, tiny bit of clarity just so you can get those fine details out. Finally, I just corrected some of the colors, and that's pretty much it. There you go. So that was basically what I did to edit these photos. Yeah, this is kind of what my channel is going to become now, because I've made a business, you can call it. Actually, I have my cards here. You go up. I should probably bring it in a bit closer. There you go. My business card. That's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry if it was a bit boring. That was just, it's for my multimedia assignment, and just so I can get something out explaining what's going on with my channel. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.